where you reside, and then you'll hear a beep, and that's when you can begin, and you'll hear a beep when the time's up.
Thank you. My name is Travis Gasper. I reside at 2530 Reagan Street in the 4th District here in Dallas. Thank you. I come before the Judge and the Commissioners today. Thank you for allowing me this opportunity to speak to you. I am a board member of the Dallas Stonewall Young Democrats, of Stonewall Democrats of Dallas, and a member of the Dallas Stonewall Young Democrats. And 2 weeks ago, we passed a resolution and delivered copies to your offices supporting the comprehensive non-discrimination policy here in the county. Whereas on September 25th, 2007, the Dallas County Commissioners Court adopted a strategic plan to serve as a framework and guide for the county in its decision-making over the next 10 years, and included in the plan is Vision 5, Dallas County is the destination of choice for residents and businesses. Whereas comprehensive non-discrimination policies, including sexual orientation and gender identity and expression, decrease costs for employers, decrease regrettable losses, raise productivity, and increase recruiting efficiency. And whereas 13 Fortune 1000 companies in Texas have non-discrimination policies in place, inclusive of sexual orientation and gender identity and expression. And whereas on March 22nd, 2011, the Dallas County Commissioners Court voted unanimously to add sexual orientation to the county's non-discrimination policy, with County Judge Clay Jenkins calling the vote long overdue. And whereas Judge Jenkins recognized the benefit of such non-discrimination policies, stating that the county-owned Parkland Hospital is at a, quote, huge competitive disadvantage without such policies, and expressing a desire for Dallas County to be competitive with the rest of the marketplace. And whereas a comprehensive non-discrimination policy, including gender identity expression, will serve to further the goals of economic development, marketplace competition, and improved quality of life, now therefore be it resolved by the Stonewall Democrats of Dallas and the Dallas Stonewall Young Democrats that we, the leadership and members, support comprehensive non-discrimination policies, including both sexual orientation and gender identity and expression, and urge the county judge and county commissioners to add gender identity and expression to the county's non-discrimination policy. Thank you.
Benbrook Drive, Dallas, Texas, 75238, in the heart of Lake Highlands in District 2. Hello, my name is Omar Narvaez, and I'm here on behalf of Lambda Legal Defense and Education Fund. Since 1973, Lambda Legal has advocated for the civil rights of lesbian, gay, men, bisexuals, and transgender persons, and those with HIV through impact litigation, education, and public work policy. I am here in support of adding gender identity and expression to the Dallas County non-discrimination policy. To begin with, Lambda Legal applauds the Dallas County Commissioner's decision last month to add sexual orientation to the county's employment non-discrimination policy. Thank you. We now urge you to go one step further and make Dallas County's employment non-discrimination policy fully inclusive by adding gender identity expression to the list of protections. Numerous studies have shown that transgender people face disproportionate amounts of discrimination in all areas of life, especially in employment and in healthcare. A recent study released on February 4th, 2011 by the National Gay and Lesbian Task Force and the National Center for Transgender Equality reveals that transgender persons were twice as likely to be unemployed compared to the population as a whole. Half of those surveyed reported experiencing harassment or other mistreatments in the workplace, and 1 in 4 were fired because of their gender identity or expression. For the full report of this study, please visit www.thetaskforce.org. I will also be including this in a packet that will be delivered to each of your offices. As in all forms of employment discrimination, transgender people may experience bias during application, employment, promotion, and/or termination. An employee may experience gender identity-based discrimination upon coming out as transgender, transitioning on the job, discovery of their birth sex, or even mere suspicion of transgender status. Hundreds of Fortune 500 and 1,000 companies across the country now have employment non-discrimination policies that include gender identity and expression. Today, nearly 100 cities and counties, including the Texas cities of Austin, Dallas, El Paso, and Fort Worth, 12 states, and the District of Columbia, have laws and ordinances that include employment protections for transgender persons. You can see that at www.hrc.org. Transgender employees are frequently very intelligent and very creative people who can contribute a great deal to the workplace. It would be in the best interest of Dallas County to hire or retain a talented employee, whether or not she or he is transgender. We are urging this court to revisit the non-discrimination policy as soon as possible to add gender identity and gender expression protections. By doing this, you will protect all of Dallas County's lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender employees. The policy currently does not protect the most vulnerable of the LGBT community. And by adding these protections, this court will send a strong signal that fairness at work is how we do business in Dallas County. Thank you very much for your time.